Every morning a group of ducks would get up, stretch their wings and jump into the river. They'd swim around, quack at each other, and dive under the water to look for food. And every morning I, Finnegan, the small fish, would watch them from my spot on the riverbed. The ducks had a big routine and I, along with the other fish, knew it well. After all, we'd been watching these ducks for years. But this particular morning was different. As the sun rose higher in the sky, a new sound cut through the morning calm. It was a beautiful sound, like wind chimes in the breeze. And it was coming from above the water. I looked up and saw the source of the music floating towards us. It was a majestic swan. The swan glided into view, its white feathers gleaming in the sunlight. It joined the ducks in the water, and the ducks, as if they were welcoming a long-lost friend, began to quack excitedly. The swan swam closer to the bank, dipped its head and gracefully extended its neck to take a snack from the water. All around us, the fish began to dart and weave, their scales flashing silver as they hid from the swan's sharp beak. Only I was mesmerized by the swan's beauty and remained still. For a moment, the swan looked directly at me. I froze, afraid it might dive down and snatch me up in its beak. But instead, after what felt like an eternity, it looked away and returned to the ducks. The ducks swam closer to me, their loud quacking echoing in the water. They were so close that I could see the bright orange of their feet and the dark green of their heads. Then, as quickly as they had arrived, they disappeared beneath the water, leaving me alone in the suddenly silent river. As I watched them swim and play, I realized that even though we were all different, the ducks, the swan and the fish, we all lived in harmony in this river. We were all connected by the water that we shared. Suddenly, a loud splash broke the quiet. A duck had come to the surface fighting a fish. The duck quacked loudly and flapped its wings, trying to free itself from the fish's grasp. In a panic, I turned and swam as fast as I could, dodging the struggling duck and the fish that was trying to hold it down. I hid under a rock, my heart pounding in my chest. When I looked back, the duck had disappeared. Only the fish remained, lazily swimming in circles. I sighed and slowly began to calm down. This little disturbance was nothing new. Every once in a while, a clumsy otter or a hungry heron would disrupt our peaceful river. But life always seemed to return to normal afterwards, and as I watched the lazy fish swimming past me, I knew that everything would be all right. The sun warmed my back and the current of the river gently pushed me along. I was home in the best spot in the whole wide world, the river.